Welcome back to another session of Motivation WOD. I read something very encouraging and positive, motivating this weekend, and I would like to share it with you, hoping it will also be encouraging and motivating for you. I've had a rough 9 days, just some very interesting changes in my life, schedule changes, family changes, and when certain changes occur, we all know how stressful that can be, and it couldn't have come at a less opportune time in my perspective because the CrossFit Open has started, and so all this juggling of new things kind of spent me around and around and around, and I got off schedule and I was tired and I wasn't sleeping well, and I became very discouraged. And then I read this. Everyone day Everyone has days or even successions of days when nothing seems to go right. Yet, if we understand that something good can usually be grounded in almost any situation, we'll go quietly, efficiently to work on the most important part of the problem, the one that can be turned to advantage. Self-pity or inactivity cannot possibly help the situation. The only rational course to follow is to reevaluate and move forward. Things don't always go well. It happens to everybody. A dry spell is no fun for anyone, but it's often only the extreme situation that gets us to look at ourselves, to find out what we're doing, why we're doing it, and what needs to change to get the best possible result. As Emerson said, when a man is pushed, tormented, defeated, he has a chance to learn something. Discouragement often comes on the heels of a crisis. It's been said that crises are thoroughfares. We can go either way, up or down. We go down by wallowing around in our problem and feeling sorry for ourselves. We go up out of a crisis by doing something constructive. Discouragement, which comes to all of us sooner or later, is a test of nature. Those who refuse to yield to it pass in time through discouragement to the smooth and sunlit seas beyond. What once seemed to be a storm with such ferocity that it blotted out the whole world is now forgotten. Whenever you face discouragement, try to keep in mind three vitally important points. First, discouragement is often a form of self-pity, an expensive emotion that we can get along well without. The most effective antidote for self-pity is intelligent action. Next, within any discouraging situation, almost always lurks an opportunity for growth, maturity, and future success. There's something good about it. And finally, discouragement should be kept in proper perspective. What may at the moment seem like the end of the world will not seem so important in 10 days or even 10 months. Take the long-range view, and you can't be defeated by momentary setbacks. I hope that does something for you, because it really did something for me, and that is in the midst of all the things going on in my life right now that are really just small distractions, but the small distractions really build up when you want to focus on something that's important to you. And I have things that are very important to me, like being able to invest in you, the Motivation WOD, and being able to invest in myself as an athlete and as a coach and as a speaker and doing well in the CrossFit Open. And I don't like it when little distractions come in and keep me from reaching my short-term goals in these areas of my life that ultimately are a expression of who I am. The deepest parts of me get to come out through these things that I do. And another great point is I hope you know what those things are in your life that help the best parts of you come alive. It's a neat thing to be alive and to experience discouragement, because that's the only way we experience what encouragement really is. So without the rough times, we have no way of knowing what the good times are really all about. And so we can find the good in and throughout these things that come at us and we may not be completely ready for. But I hope you can hang in there day after day after day. Stay tough. You've made it through many, many tough things before. You'll make it through the tough things that are happening now. I'll see you next time on Motivation WOD.